Good morning. Um, just felt I had to make a little video here. Just wanted to make a record of this for myself mainly. Um, but yeah, so it's August 9th, 2024, and some news just came out. Not just came out, I guess it's been out for a little bit, but um, Earth data, I guess NASA is going to move to this platform here called Appears, kind of a cool name, on August 30th. So I think that's some big news. I'm trying to find the link here. Um, Let me see here. So let me just make a little search. So it was a NASA LP DAAC removal. And we'll do this. Yeah. So NASA is removing all of their LP DAAC data from USGS EarthExplorer and the M2M API on August 30th, 2024. I think that's kind of crazy considering this has been available since 1996 or something like that. But yeah, basically, so I just wanted to show what this platform looks like before they take it away. So this is on lpdac usgs.gov, and this is from, where's it? So this is Earth Explorer that contains the NASA LP DAAC data up to this point. And I was pretty curious about a point here, little granule in Antarctica. Here it is on Google Earth. Here are the coordinates. It's 66 degrees south, 36 minutes, 12 seconds. 99 degrees east, 43 minutes, 13 seconds. So that's your lat and long. But yeah, so I've seen this plot on a map for a few years now on Google Earth. It's kind of crazy to think that I guess a few more sources are going to be removing record of this data. So I actually found this on just going through YouTube and one of the channels I follow. Man, great channel. I think he still makes content. This cool Air Force dude. Yeah, I think he's retired Air Force pilot, which is kind of cool because I was in the Navy, um, and I work with Air Force a lot, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, so this is kind of a weird just spot, right? Like it just doesn't look normal, and it's got a smooth round top with like a kind of seeping crevice into just darkness. And it's pretty close to some bases. But yeah, so it just looks really weird, right? It kind of just sticks out. This has been on Google Earth for a few years. Um, and I'm sorry in advance if this is kind of just unstructured. It's just kind of how I think about things. But so it's just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And a lot of maps are recently, I'm noticing, not recently, but maybe they've always been doing it, but blocking particularly this portion out. Or maps like conveniently end like 13 kilometers from here. But I mean, this has been on Google Earth for a while now. I don't think it's going anywhere, especially with the Google antitrust lawsuit coming out, not favorably for them. They probably are going to want to maximize the revenue sources, which is kind of funny considering that it would affect their ability to be the dominant search leader, that they might become terribly strapped for cash and desperate to some degree, because that's really all Google is. Well, I mean, they do own YouTube, which is more money than anything else, I would actually think, but that's the narrative, right? So, um, I don't know. Searching in here, I just put these place marks here because I thought it was weird that the map blacks out here and there's like these really shitty, really, sorry to swear, but really bad looking clouds here. Just terrible looking clouds. Like blurry clouds, whereas you have like these very fine images here. But yeah, the map has this blackout feature, which I've seen a few times on Google Earth. It's just kind of weird. So I put these little marks around here just to, I don't know, remind me. But yeah, it says this data here is 1998. That's what it says, right? But yeah, going back to it, you zoom in here, it says 2006 data. But yeah, so let's zoom out where we are. Yeah, there's just something weird over here too. I noticed that today. It just looks strange. Like it's not loading or anything. Like it's already loaded. It's just how it looks. Just black area. Just kind of strange. These like lines, kind of geometric lines. You know, just as a person looking at it, you're like, what is that? You don't know what it is, but it looks weird. There's a lot more blacked out areas. I mean, you could say, oh, it's just there's not enough light, which could be the case, but you have satellites up all the time. There's been observed to be light almost guaranteed in these spots here. Considering it is 2024. But yeah, here's a polar station, AB Dobrolski Polar Station. Here is Mill. All right. What else is there? But yeah. Oh, I guess I have a mark over here. Oh, I did that today too. Just a shiny light, black square. So you can see a black square, black rectangle clearly underneath it. And it's just got like these like light glares. Just kind of strange. But yeah, I don't want to be looking around too much now. I just kind of wanted to cover some different things. Here's another station. But yeah, so there's the coordinates. That's around the screen too. It's just kind of where it is. Yeah, it's a pretty remote station in Antarctica. The decimal degrees, your lat's minus 67, lot long is 99.823. So I wanted to talk about that. It's also on Google Earth. It's also on Google Earth. Where is it? Oh yeah, yeah, it's here. It's the 2D, go to 3D, zoom in a little bit more. But yeah, just clearly some obfuscation going on. Something that's just, it's unnecessarily like blurry here. Like 100%. So I looked around on some other sites. This is the App Sentinel Hub, which I think is a collection of European space data imagery. And it's kind of like an aggregate of different sources. So I just found this website today for the first time. Just kind of browsed around, I think for like 30 minutes. But here's the same location. This is the most recent image I can find and the clearest image I can find, and it is obviously nowhere near the quality. I've searched as far back as 2000, just going in segments of like 3 years at a time. This is the most clear area, image of this area, and it's from 2022, March 20th, 21st. Just cycling through like these different filters, you don't get much. Just nothing as clear as the Google Earth image. Not even close, actually. I went on to ArcGIS, and you can, I guess, sign up. Pop the coordinates in here. It's just all pixelated. It's all just giving you these blocks here, which I'm assuming they want you to download like the file, the actual file, upload it into your own GIS viewer. Something of that nature, but I don't know. As someone who's not very familiar with ArcGIS, officially. I'm not, you know, I don't know how to pull this data. I mean, there's something here, right? It's just so pixel. I guess it's not that bad. If you zoom, I guess I was zoomed in a lot. But yeah, anyways, here's ArcGIS. Yeah, it's just terrible, poor. It's unusable data visually. Here's NASA's Worldview, Earth Data, nasa.gov, right? And this is just kind of strange, you know. It's just kind of the map you see in School of the Earth, where it's just a flat, repeating type deal. Tried putting in coordinates here. I don't think you can get much either here. Let's try it. You cannot paste into that field. Maybe my paste was the same. Okay, here we go. Okay. Not bad. Just kidding. It's terrible. You can't see anything. Yeah, yeah. So this is clearly not the purpose of this. The Worldview website. Here's a lat long net. I was just getting some coordinates here, trying to convert the hours, minutes, or degrees, minutes, seconds to a decimal form, which I didn't need to do. Because when you go to your location on Google Earth and your URL, it converts it to a nice with 8 decimal broken out number. So here's search Earth data nasa.gov or search.earthdata. So it's different than Worldview Earth data nasa.gov. This is search Earth data nasa.gov. So here you can search collections, and I mean, this is also new. Like I like 5 new websites this morning, just looking at some satellite imagery. So you can put in like a polygon or a circle. So I went in here, I put a little polygon here, and it returned, I guess, 5,000 collections with some satellite swaths, which are like 6-minute snapshots. And those, I guess, are called granules. It's like a just collection. So what you do on this site is you can see the selection. So this is a selection. So this was a particular satellite swath in a that was done. Here's its file. You can see the start and end dates. So these are pretty recent. I actually saw some from even today. Let me see. I think you can. Let me see if oh yeah, I already have a selection. I can remove it, and then I can search. So here is Sentinel 1ASLC. These are like just weather reports, but Earth Data Cloud, Sentinel product. Yeah, here is August 7th, so that's Wednesday. That's 2 days ago. And here's July 26, 2024. So it's the same location that's being observed here. Okay, so there's the polygon I drew. You can kind of see it when you zoom in out. It gives you a little overlay. And this is actually the farthest I can zoom in. I can't zoom in any closer. And that's not particular to the collections. That is just the map. So you cannot zoom in anymore, which is really different than what you get on Google. So with these files, you can add them to you can add the granule. So you could say that the granule is applied, but really it's like a cart. So you can try to download this and it brings you here. And this form, so basically, if you're curious now, like why do I have to sign in? It goes, so I don't have an account, right? So you hit register, make an account, fill it in, country. You have to select your affiliation as well, government, other nonprofit. So you pick other, say you type hobby. They want your search area. What's your user type? Public user. So you make an account. I haven't done this yet. I'll probably do this and record another video just going over it again. Where am I at? I'm at 15 minutes. I don't know. Someone will watch this probably if I post it. There's probably someone out there. But yeah, so as of now, we've checked 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and I highly recommend you to copy your URL, because whenever you click something, you might lose your search, your coordinates you entered. Here is EarthExplorer. So, I mean, this is what is going to be the replacement. This is what is being removed. This is the NASA data, right? And this is what prompted me to record this morning here on Friday. Just happened to be home today. But yeah, so this is NASA LP DAAC data. And if you're not familiar, just again, this is the data that's being removed on August 30th, so in about 3 weeks from now. They encourage you to get familiar with the Earth Data Search. Earth Data Search is this guy here, which is terrible, right? And or the Appears user interface, which is this guy here. Hit explore, right? Make an account, right? So that's pretty much, if you want to look at Earth data from now on, you either use Google Earth, but we don't know how much longer that's going to be publicly available, as the official US government sources are just kind of being filtered out. I don't know, maybe people are making replacements that are better. I haven't found those yet, but maybe they are with all the AI and LLM development that's been going on. So going back, right? So here's EarthExplorer. This is what's getting removed. When you zoom in anywhere close, right? The zoom feature tells us that it supports the zoom, which is big, right? I mean, that just means that it is there, but it's saying it's not available, not yet available. But this has been on Google Earth for how long? I mean, I think I saw it like a couple of years ago, but it's been on, I think, YouTube for probably like 10 years. I guess this is kind of just Google's linchpin, is that they have this data here. You know, this is one of many peculiar things. But the fact that it just gets kind of censored on here is just really troubling to me. Because I've made other, you know, pins on landmarks that I thought were interesting, and not being able to, like, I guess, explore and look around is just really troubling personally. Just pisses me off. You're just kind of being locked out of seeing this data. But let's see, did I have anything else really to talk about? No. But yeah, just kind of worried for the future here. Why do they want to hide this stuff? It's kind of beyond me. There's a lot of tension in the world right now. But yeah, here it is before it goes away. All right, take care.